Hi, I'm Dave from Boyinaband. I was going to film outside today, but then I remembered that I live in England, and this is currently what outside looks like. So instead we're going to have to ignore the rain and make do. I hope that's okay. The song Don't Stay in School that I released not long ago has just hit over 1 million views on YouTube and 50,000 likes or something crazy. And I've already talked about the public comments, from the insightful ones to the autological variety, but I got a lot of private messages too, 99% of which were really supportive, with the occasional disgruntled one. However, one message really stood out because this person's school actually listened. Don't Stay in School is changing our school. So many of us students shared it on Facebook and Twitter, and some even emailed it to the head of the school. And now we're having an assembly tomorrow to discuss what we want to learn about and how the school can help that. So I was like, this is amazing. I need to find out more and tell everyone. So I Skyped her. Hi. How's it going? Would you care to recap roughly what has gone on your end?
Right, a load of students from my school had been sharing and posting your video, Don't Stay in School. It actually got sent round on email to a couple of teachers, and it got noticed by them. We've had assemblies and we've talked about it in forums. The lyrics have been sent round to everyone. We've even had proper discussions discussing what we want to sort out, what we want to substitute. It's not got to the point where we've said we're going to make lessons not compulsory or anything, but we've talked about having days where we learn about certain things. Like we had a sex and relationships day where we had workshops about parenting, and it was really good.
Holy freaking crap, that's awesome. So what happened in that assembly?
In the assembly, it was mainly just the teachers. We had one point where the teachers found a whole website stating all the human rights, and we were all sitting there going, wait, what? It was basically then when we were saying about doing more workshop days, if we just want to have days out where we do things like learning about our human rights and things like that.
That's freaking cool as hell.
Yeah.
So because we have all got behind this, a school has actually started teaching more useful stuff. And not only that, but they're listening to the students' opinions and taking them into account. I'm sorry, I just need to say, remember that person who said this is pointless rhetoric? Like we could never make a difference? Well, your mom could never make a difference. Well, I don't know your mom. Maybe she's lovely and just needs to teach her offspring to recognize how wrong they are. Although that wasn't her fault because she probably didn't get taught parenting in school either. Blaming people is hard. So because the students grouped together behind this idea and all sent emails showing their care, the teachers listened. But you know that this is going to happen next. Excuse me, government, I've researched ways to teach more practical and relevant things than the current system. Can we have the autonomy and funds to do so?
No.
Studies have shown it's...
No.
It shouldn't be the teachers that have to do this. You can bet they won't get paid for this extra work, but until we figure out how to change the system, this is a starting point at least. So tell the people that you know who are already in school, if they send emails to their teachers, there's a chance that they will change things. This made me more motivated than ever to keep going. Because of this frickin' song, someone is going to get taught their human rights. That is good. So I've been thinking about how I can personally help and how we can all get together and make a difference in the future. So what I'm going to do personally is I'm going to start making videos about the stuff we weren't taught in school. Things that I think are valuable and that you guys suggest are really important. Now I'm going to be doing this anyway, regardless of support, but a lot of people have asked if they can support me in any way, so I'm going to point those people to Patreon, which lets you voluntarily tip a certain amount per video I release. So if you want to support in any way, Patreon is the way to do it. And I've set some goals over on there for how much it would cost to be able to release different frequencies of videos. I've been researching how much it costs to hire writers and researchers and video editors and stuff. It's making me feel so freaking business. In fact, I'm going to wear a tie. Hang on. It might seem really boring, but in fact it has a dragon on it. Now the reason that Don't Stay in School got so popular is because of the people who found me through the videos I was already making, so I need to keep doing that, and I want to keep doing that, obviously. So I'm still going to make more songs and vlogs and collabs and all that stuff that you've seen so far, but I'm just going to try and do some of these as well. And the next video I'm going to make around the Don't Stay in School topic, I'm going to make a video that we can all share that shows all the alternatives that there are to the current system. There are tons of systems that are way more effective than the ones most of us are having to deal with. I've been getting really into researching this. Like, I would not have expected 5 years ago to be 45 minutes into a documentary describing the intricacies of the Finnish school system. Like, this is awesome. That's probably going to take some time because there's a lot to look at. So the next thing to talk about, this tie is freaking, screw it. I can't be dealing with this. So the next thing to discuss is our plans, the things that we can all do together. And I have two things that I suggest we do. The first thing is to get other people involved. One of the things that struck me is how many YouTubers have been sharing this video video and commenting saying they really resonate with it. If there are other YouTubers that want to get involved in this, then we have the power to change things. I don't know if you heard about this, but a group of YouTubers talked to Obama recently. People make fun of YouTubers in the mainstream media, like, oh, what are you doing making cat videos? Why is the president looking at that? They probably don't talk like that. I wish they did. That would make news more fun.
Top story today, the economy's crap. Oh.
So if you know anyone with an audience online that you think might care about this, or if you have an audience, they can tweet or email me, and that way we can have a much bigger impact. Because the more people that know and care about this, the more this discussion is going to have to happen. So that's the first thing, getting as many people as possible together. Second thing, I saw this one comment that said someone needs to pick up the gauntlet and write a comprehensive syllabus. And that's so right. No one else is getting everyone together to come up with what the syllabus should be, so we're going to pick up that gauntlet. And we're going to do that with a live stream on Friday the 6th of March at 8 PM GMT. Sorry, Australia, but you do live quite far that way. And as I've been thinking about this, I think this is how governments should be frickin' run. Not voting for a person that decides things, all getting together and voting on the solutions to the problems. As well as that, we're going to read out emails from everyone who is like my home slice earlier and shares the song with their teachers and asks them to teach useful stuff, see what they say. There's a frickin' ton to be excited about. So check out Patreon if you want to help with that. Send the song to YouTubers you like tweet them or something. Actually, that might get annoying. Like, don't too many people tweet people. I don't want to be that annoying person. And I'll see you on the live stream on Friday the 6th of March, 8 PM GMT, when we're going to choose our priorities democratically as a group. Cheers for watching and have a nice day. Sexy grill. Yeah, bro, that's what your parents are for, to teach you. Bummer. Excuse me, Mr. Broderick. Oh. That was a silly job.